Diedrich Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics, and we'd like to wish all of our local teams good luck this season. Diedrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
Number 21, Mason Byers.
You made 9 threes in the game. Ryan got you 30 and Brock got you 26. You guys just could not miss that first half, but second half wasn't going in the hole like you would hope so. But how do you feel like you adjusted very well second half, even though they were starting to make a big run?
Yeah, I mean, being in their home gym, you knew they were going to shoot well. You knew they were going to compete all the way through. Coach Zink's teams always do that. I felt like we got a little lost our composure just a little bit, but I felt like we dialed it back in when we really needed to. Found a couple guys there that made some big shots for us and hit some big free throws, and we just took care of the ball better. We guarded a little harder there down the stretch. So all in all, I think the way the game went, while yes, it's nice to get a larger margin of victory when you start off the way you do, in the long run, games like this will teach us more about ourselves and help us grow and get better for later on this season.
When Ryan needed to make a bucket there in the first half, he did, but Brock made that big three late in the game, and that was a big shot.
Yeah, I mean, they're a pretty nice 1-2 combo there. Whichever guys got it going at the right time, our guys are looking for them. I hope we don't have to rely on them getting 30 and 26 every night when we get contests like this. I think some other guys are still finding their sea legs. I mean, those two guys have the most experience of anybody on the team. Will Feardale figure it out here? It's still only his 6th true varsity start. Keenan, it's only his 6th varsity start. So we've got some guys that still got a lot of growing to do. They'll figure it out. But yeah, those two guys really stepped up tonight and led us to a big win.
Mason Byers had 21 for North Clay. What was your game plan against him? I mean, that kid can get to the bucket, and he's tough.
He is. He did a great job, and honestly, we haven't seen that in any of the film we've watched all year. Have not seen him be that aggressive to score the ball. So probably a pretty good adjustment that Coach Zink made there out of their turkey tournament. And well done tonight, because we did not have that on our scouting report, quite frankly. Our goal was to not let Zimdars or Walden beat us, try to force somebody else, and Byers almost did it. So, yeah, hats off to them. Hats off to them. They played a whale of a game. But I will say I like the way that our boys, Will Feardale there down the stretch, buckled down a little tougher, made it a little harder for him to catch at that elbow area, made him catch that a little further, which ultimately got us a couple stops there late.
You had the big lead up, double digits most of the game, but then they made the comeback. How do you feel like this will kind of help you guys out, knowing that you faced some adversity early in the season, and now knowing what you need to work on, get to that next level of no matter who you play, you got to bring your A game for 4 quarters.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right. It's being able to hold that composure, continue to play your game even when things are getting a little helter-skelter, knowing when to push and when to pull back a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, ultimately it's that. We learned what we need to work on tonight, a little bit and it's the first time we've been in a situation this year where we've had to take care of the ball and take care of a lead late, and I really like the way the boys handled themselves. I mean, some of that some of it they did just on their own, which was awesome. Got seniors out there, they led by example, and did what we needed to do to come away with a win.
You coming in, Ryan and Brock would be a handful, but what was your game plan coming into? Because, I mean, they just could not miss a shot in the first half.
Yeah, the first quarter really hurt us. We would have liked to have got off to a better start, but we had our hands in their faces. Schmidt would just kind of elevate over people and cause some real issues in the first. I told the kids that, we have to get to a point where we can play 4 quarters of good basketball. We played 3 tonight. We put ourselves underwater early on and created a little deficit, and we just felt like we were just dragging back every quarter to get back to where we were even, and we were so close at the end to get there. But, we made a couple adjustments throughout the game to try to limit their possessions and limit Schmidt and Feardale catching it. They still caught it. They still scored it early on. They hurt us early, and if we could do it over again, we'd hope they just miss those shots. We had guys in their face. I'm not disappointed by the way we guarded them. Kudos to those guys. They made big shots early, and really, I thought the first quarter was the big difference in the game.
Coach Rieger mentioned how Byers was not on his scouting report. Zimdars, Weldon. What do you have to say about how Mason, he's a dog as a junior. He is tough when he gets to the basket, and he doesn't give up either.
Thank you. No, we call him Monster Mason for a reason. He's gotten so much stronger than he was last year. He plays now with confidence. He got in at the end last year a lot of late games and started to get it. Now he is a little bit more of a force than I think a lot of teams are expecting. We'd like for him to continue to play under the radar, but I think the word may be getting out pretty soon on Monster Mason. And he just wants to compete. You said he kind of played like a dog. That's what we call him. He plays like a straight dog a lot. And we have to be able to play like that. We have to have guys that are going to go out and, just flat out compete and flat out not back down from anybody. I thought quarters 2, 3, and 4, we were that team. Quarters 1 put us in a real hole, but I also want to give credit to the Bulldogs. It's a fantastic team. Early on, we were in their faces. They were hitting shots left and right. We made a little adjustment and slowed that down a little bit, but I want to give credit to Coach Ranker and the Bulldogs. They're an elite team, and we hope to get to their point soon.
Down double digits, what do you say about the adversity you felt? And then you came back and you made it a 3-point game there late in the game.
Yeah, our goal was to get it to one possession with about 2 minutes left. We got there. Then we let up a bucket. So there was 2 possessions, kind of put us back to where we didn't want to be. But the adversity, this team sometimes has to have a little adversity in order to get to the level they need to be, which is not a good thing. We want to be able to get to that level right off the bat. Again, I told the kids tonight, proud of their efforts, really happy with the way we played, but we got to play 4 quarters. It's still a loss, right? We want to win. We want to be at that elite level. We've got a little ways to go to get there, but I think the potential is there, and our kids work really hard, so we really got a chance.
When you play St. Anthony, it's always a dogfight, but how much better do you feel like you got tonight?
Well, this is the best team we've played so far. We've had a pretty good run here. We went 3-1 so far. We got better tonight just because we had to raise our level of play. When you play St. Anthony, you play Coach Rinker, his teams are always so well coached that you got to be on your game. And you got to be on your game for 4 quarters. We were on our game for 3 quarters, made it a game late, and we were right there. If we could have just got to stop, I think the momentum, playing at home, big crowd, I think that could have carried us over the top, but it didn't. And we need to get there. We're not satisfied with playing well against St. Anthony. We need to be able to win that game. We need to be able to play the elite teams and win those games. We need to be able to win a conference tournament. We need to be able to win a regional, a sectional. So we got to play at that level every single night in order to do that. That's what great teams do. We've got a little work to do to get there, but I have confidence that we're going to get there.